All right, happy Friday. I love that you guys are here with me. If you can see the chat on your screen, tell me where you guys are here from. I know my cousin's here from California. She's watched me forever, right? Because we're family. So I love that you guys are here. North Carolina, iPhone 3. What's your first name? Tell me your first name. Um, So I know it's Friday, so I'm not going to keep you. Okay. I am going to record. I want you guys to stay on mute if you can, just for a few minutes while I speak. And then I want you to come off mute. Okay. So I want to explain to you what I'm doing with Legacy Builder, how long I've been doing it, my story, why I think Legacy Builder is different. And I'm going to show you the course and the community. If that's good, put a thumbs up in the chat. I do want your questions, but I want you to see the difference in this. Sound good? Please use the chat like TikTok because that's what I love. I'm going to try to move this. Nope, don't know how to do that. Look at that. Listen, you do not have to be techie to make money online. I say it all the time, but it's the truth. Pennsylvania, South Carolina. Katrina is in California. Tammy, thanks, Tammy. I love that you're here. Nebraska. So we're a little bit all over the place, right? If you already know that I'm from Jess. I'm from West Virginia, right? I live in West Virginia. I live in my double wide trailer. I've been saying it for 2 years. I'm not fancy. I didn't have any followers when I started looking at digital marketing. I thought TikTok was a dancing app. Does anybody else like I'm at 43? I know, right? I thought TikTok was for like skinny little 20-year-olds that danced on there, right? I used to make fun of people, Sherry, that had TikToks because my mama taught me to keep my business to myself and don't take bathroom selfies. And I'm like, oh, that's so cringy. I'm not doing that, right? And here I am now, almost 2 years later, paying my bills from TikTok and Facebook. So if I can do that, anybody can. I say it. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how smart you are. If I can learn how to make TikTok videos, everybody can do that. So, before I go any further, I do want to say this is not a guarantee of income or a get rich quick scheme. If you've seen me on TikTok Live, you've seen me say that all the time. This is a digital class that you have to participate and it takes effort and you have to work it every day. If you got that far, put okay. Welcome, Trina. We just got started. Legacy Builder is a digital class that I bought 2 years ago. I've never had an upline, a downline, a monthly fee. I've plugged into it every day. You make 100% profit. I am going to explain that, but I really like to drive it home because I bought 5 courses. Have you guys heard me talk about that on social media? I spent over $3,000 on these digital marketing courses while I was trying to sell them weight loss products. Hey, Nevaeh. And every single one of them, I still have the messages from these people from 2 years ago. They're like, oh, well, all you have to do is put the link up in your bio and you'll make money. That is a bold-faced lie. Social media has this image that is portrayed that you just can have links in your bio to make money. It doesn't work that way. You have to learn how to work algorithms. You have to learn how to post, when to post, and what to do. Okay. And that's where I was. 5 courses later. Welcome, Heather. We just got started. Tell us in the chat where you're at if you're just coming in. 5 courses later and 3 grand, I had all these different courses that I had put up in my link and I did not make any income and I didn't have any help. And I was working full time and my husband's like, I don't think this stuff works. This is just my story. I know if you guys heard me on live, you hear me talk about this all the time because this is how I got started. And in my head, I thought I had to have followers and I thought I had to look a certain way. And I don't know if I'm the only one, but I was under the impression that you had to have like a really nice background. Does anybody else ever thought that when they've watched people make money online? Will you put yes in the chat? I thought you had to, like the people that I saw making money online had white kitchens and their videos looked really nice, right, Carrie? And I was under this impression that I couldn't do that. So we live on a farm, 300, well, not farm, not like just in the middle of nowhere. We don't have farm animals. I really want them though, right? But we have about 300 family acres and I live in a little double wide trailer and I don't have white walls and I had to pump the Wi-Fi in here. Like, used to have to go out live outside because I don't even have enough service in my house to go live until I got Starlink. So I'm just didn't understand. I just didn't think someone like me, looking like me, could make money online. So then I saw Legacy Builder was my 6th course. I know there's some people on here that already do Legacy Builder. And, for me, after buying 5 courses and spending 8 months or longer trying to get somebody to help me, the difference with Legacy Builder is there are daily videos that teach you how to make money online. And I've never felt like I'm alone, and I've always had so many other people. So if you're on, there's 3 or 4 people on here that already do Legacy Builder. Will you put in the chat something that you love about this program? So my first 2 months, I made $10,000. But again, not everybody does that. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is effort. Some people have great big followings, right? Some people are really good on camera. My cousin Katrina wants to do this and she's already making videos and I bet she's going to do great at it because she's already been on camera. Some people have never been on camera, and it's a skill that you have to learn, right? I love it. I love the community and how easy it is to follow. Yes, the support system. And I say it all the time. Like, I fall off the wagon. I get excited about, not eating carbs, and then 2 days later, I'm going to get me some French fries, right? I mean, we're human. The human race has a 97% failure rate. It's not digital marketing. It's not weight loss. It's not going to the gym. It's us as a human race. So for me, I knew if I did not have somebody or something to go to every day, I was not going to make it. I wasn't going to make it. Heather, same Heather that was just on my live that was driving through the mountains. Is this you? Yeah. Okay. We're going to come off mute in a little bit, and I want all of your questions, and I want to meet you guys, but I am going to record for people that couldn't be here, so we'll get through this a little bit. Anyways, I made 10K in my first 2 months, and then in January, my husband and I sat in the living room and paid off our Amazon Chase card. And my husband was in tears. Now, I don't come from money. My parents worked in a factory for 30 years. My family members on here, she can vouch for me. We have never, we have scrimped and got by. Our bills were paid. I've never had a savings account. And on month number 3, I paid off my Amazon card. And my husband said, you have to tell people about this. I said, well, I'm trying. And he said, well, you can't stop. He said, we've never, ever been this way. So on month number 3, when I paid that card off, I realized I didn't create the trainings. I don't have to lay on Zooms for 4 and 5 hours. I'm making videos on TikTok. January was my first month I posted on Facebook. I waited 3 months to post on Facebook because people know me on Facebook, right? It's kind of cringy. Oh, look at that girl. She's selling something else. I didn't want to post on Facebook. I was scared to death. So I waited 3 months. So my first 2 months was strictly TikTok. And when we paid that card off, my husband said, you have to tell more people. So fast forward. I love so many things about Legacy Builder. When we're on live, I can't always get to your questions or explain it. I watched a webinar just like this 2 years ago. And the lady said, you make 100% profit. If you buy Legacy Builder today, nobody will ever make a dime off of you again. The course teaches you how to make 100% profit of a $100 program, a $300 program, a $600 program, and a $900 program. They go to your website, you get the money. Nobody ever makes money from you again. Anybody else? I come from MLM. Has anybody else? Pampered Chef, 31, Avon, Mary Kay, Tupperware. I used to do makeup on little old ladies, and I'd go back and get their check, and then I would go back and pick up the catalogs, or I would go back and deliver the product, and I made $4 off of a lipstick. Right, Carrie? That's all I've ever known was MLMs. I started selling Pampered Chef when I was 20 years old, right out of high school. And I have done it until I literally flipped the switch and did this the very next day. And I never talked about selling MLMs again because I was making 7%, 10% of a product. So I say that to say, when I did MLMs, they taught me to cold message. Did you guys ever have that when you sold a product? Have you ever had to get in a Facebook group, or have you ever gotten a message from somebody that you don't like that says, hey, Sherry, do you want to look at my lipstick? It's 10% off today. Look, and you haven't talked to her in 3 years. That's what MLM stuff taught me to do. So in 19 months being here, I've never sent one DM to anybody. I've never asked them to buy my product. I have posted on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and the course teaches you the same thing. It teaches you attraction marketing, and it teaches you what to say to how to draw people to you. So if you guys have been on my Facebook lives or my TikTok lives, you hear me talk about 7-second videos, right? 7-second videos are so good if you're shy. I make videos. If you are friends with me on TikTok, especially lately, I've really ramped it up to doing a lot more 7-second than talking videos, because it seems to be kind of the thing now, 7-second videos. And I'm standing there in the river, it doesn't matter, at the pool, sitting down on the couch, I'm making 7-second videos, I'm putting words over the screen. I did one yesterday, it's already got 1,200 views on it. That's the beauty of attraction marketing. You have to learn what to say to draw people to you, but you have to learn how to grow your account. And that's what Legacy Builder. You don't search for people. You're not going to, hey, cousin, do you want to buy my product? There's none of that, right? Katrina's been watching me the whole 2 years. She's my cousin. Love her heart. Are you still in the hospital, or are you home? You home? Okay. And she messages me all the time about what I'm doing. I've never asked her to buy my product, but people see you, and that's what we teach you. You learn the skills to attract people to you. So if you're on your phone, you could do this. Bottom line. And I say it all the time, but we are addicted to our phones. We have an unhealthy relationship to our telephones. And you're on Netflix, you're at the grocery store, you're at the doctor's office. We were at the hospital today, and there was 18 people in the waiting room. Guess how many of those people were on their phones? I should have took a video. I'm going to start videoing this. I need to turn it into content. 18 people in that waiting room, every single one of them but a man in a wheelchair was on their telephone. 17 of those people were doing this. Boop, boop, boop. If you're on your phone, you can be making money. And that's what Legacy teaches you. The course teaches you to be on your phone 2 hours a day, post video, listen to training, follow up with messages, learn to grow your account. The average person spends 2 hours and 24 minutes on their social media device. Does anybody want to admit that they spend more than that on TikTok, Facebook? Katrina's hand goes up. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. My late night obsession is Instagram Reels. My best friend and I do recipes or like godly videos or people falling down or encouragement. Way more than that, right, Carrie? Way more than that. This program teaches you how to grow your social media accounts. So then people click your link. You guys have went to my link and put your email in there. You get emails from me because you put your email in my link on TikTok. I didn't ask you to do that. You did it on your own. If you were on my live tonight, how many of you were on my live the very first time tonight? You heard me talking about this, and this is the first time you've ever seen me because I just got on there and talked. That's the beauty of attraction marketing. So I always want to like bring that down to us because I noticed in my family, all three of us are on our phones and the TV's on. I'm like, okay, gotta go. We have to pick one or the other. Because when I was a kid, we had one phone line, we had two TV channels, and we had tinfoil on our antenna. Like we weren't on these devices that were controlling us. And I'm like, oh my gosh. My daughter and my husband were just watching TV, and I'm like, all right, I gotta work, go outside. And they turn the TV off and they're outside while I'm on Zoom. Like, if you're a mom, we're on it. Even us, we're on it too much. There's a statistic that is true, but by the year 2027, digital marketing and people making money on social media will be $3 billion a day. $3 billion a day by 2027. So in 2 years, whether it's TikTok Shop, whether you're selling digital product in 2 years, $3 billion a day, people will be making on social media. I just came here to pay my house payment. Anybody else? Like my house payment is small. I have a very tiny house. That was my goal 2 years ago. I wanted to pay my house payment. If that's you, put yes in the chat. I didn't come here to quit my job. I didn't come here to do Zooms and be a leader. I'm not a natural born leader. I've never even public spoke until April. I went to a ladies conference and I was so nervous. And they're like, well, you go TikTok live all the time. I'm like, yeah, but no, I don't see their face. Will you teach trainings? I don't care. It's on camera. They can't smell me. They can't see me sweating. So I'm teaching another ladies meeting tomorrow. So that's just little things that the Lord has allowed me to do. Yes, Katrina, I want you to buy a house too. That would be amazing. So the legacy gives you 4 products, a 100, 300, 600, and 900. It is $900. I do have payment plans. I will help you pay for it tonight if you're on my Zoom and you want to get started. I know it's intimidating. It was for me. I mean, we're normal people. You don't got to hold back. I didn't have that money. I had to put it on my credit card. I actually had to call my credit card and up the limit because the lady I bought from didn't have payment plans. The lady I bought from doesn't even do this anymore. She writes letters. I don't even have a direct mender. I just listen to those videos every single day and figured it out. So I say all that to say, don't let that stand in your way. Because even if you did the payment plan, I'll never make any money from you again. You could do the payment plan and you could make your $900 back before your first month's payments even due. Because inside we have a module that teaches you how to make your money back in 7 days. Average people make their money back. The average person in our community makes their money back in a week, but not everybody. My sister took 2 months before she made her money back. My friend Bethany made $4,000 her first month. My other friend Bethany only didn't make her money back for 26 days. So it's different for everybody. If you understand that, put yes in the chat. There is a class you have to plug in. Heather could get started today and then she could fall off the wagon or have something happen and she could not, and then we all fall off the wagon, right? It happens. The one thing I'll say to you until I'm blue in the face, I've been saying it for 2 years. If you're in my inbox, I'm going to be replying to you. I can't do the work for you, but by golly, I can tell you where to go to find it, or I can help you have a video or teach you how to do this. I also made a free community and have free trainings on top of your daily trainings and on top of your Zooms in the community. I have created even more training. It's at your fingertips. I bought Legacy Builder one time 2 years ago. I now have 19 streams of income because of one digital class that I plugged into. I listened. I did pay for extra coaching eventually, and it exploded my business. Does that make sense? The courses I bought wanted me to make products. They wanted me to make trainings. They didn't have any aftercare. I've been doing this since November of 2023, and I still watch those daily videos. So I have 2 people that stick out in my mind that I want to share with you, and I'm going to have them come and talk on my Zoom soon. My friend Christy is 67 years old. She made $48,000. She's only been here 10 months. So almost $50,000 in 10 months, and she's almost 70 years old. All she does is post 3 videos a day on TikTok and goes live every day. That's it. Jamie is a lady that bought from me, and she made $10,000 in 51 days. That is life-changing income. She fell off the wagon though. She's had this course for 3 or 4 months and she didn't do anything with it. She sat on it. She didn't ask me for help. Then she started posting on Facebook and TikTok and made $10,000 in 51 days. So I want them, if you scroll through my Facebook, you'll see Jamie. She tags me in a lot of stuff when she makes money online. This will teach you how to automate your business. This is why it's different. The number one thing, put a 1 in the chat, is the daily videos. We fall off the wagon, right, Sharon? We're going to fall off. We're going to forget. But you can plug right back into those daily videos. The second thing that makes this so different is we teach you how to have automations. Remember when I was talking about Facebook messages and you got to message your friends or you need to do a group Facebook party? This is going to give you a website just like mine. We give you emails already written. Those two things together made our community $29 million in 10 months. So if I go to Katrina's website and she has a showcase and she has the orange TikTok shop cart and she's selling this lipstick for $10, does she have a way to get my email address? Does she have a way to follow up with me? If I clicked her video and then my phone rang and my mom called, do I know how to get back to her to buy this lip gloss? Or do I just get somebody else? She didn't get any of my information, correct? We teach you how to get people's emails in your website so then you can follow up with them. All of you that are here are going to get emails from me. If you met me today, I have an email system that's going to email you every single day for 30 days. So Sherry makes 3 videos a day on TikTok, and those videos are there forever. Or maybe she posts on Facebook and she puts her link in her post. That's there forever. And then people put their email in there. You're not dependent on views. You're not dependent on viral videos. You have an email system that emails you. I want to give you an example because you look confused. How many of you get emails from Bath and Body Works and you go to Bath and Body Works and spend that coupon? Does anybody else ever do that? The one that gets me, Texas Roadhouse will send me an appetizer, a free appetizer. And I've been using this a lot lately because it like light bulbed me. I want a free onion blossom from Texas Roadhouse, right? I love them suckers. Do you think I went to Texas Roadhouse and only bought the apple or the onion blossom? Or do you think I got like a blue raspberry lemonade and then I got an entree and my husband and my daughter got something? Right? But did I use my coupon they emailed to me? Of course I did. You get the same kind of system. You get an email every day from Amazon Prime and you go buy the item, or you go to Amazon Prime days, right? Because you want to get it cheaper. This system works because you have my emails. And you guys are going to get emails from me now every day for 30 days. You get the same emails already written. You put your name at the bottom and you put your website at the bottom. I was sitting on the couch before I came in here and I made $100. Somebody bought the launch pad for me. I think it was Heidi. I was talking to her on TikTok. She was on my live 2 days ago and bought the launch pad today. And I was on the couch with Tessa. I wasn't even on my phone. That's the kind of things that, to me, I never did anything like before. That's passive income. So making income online by 2027 is going to be a $3 billion a day business. It was a $1 billion a day business last year in 2024. So that's how much it's going to grow. And you guys just admitted to me that you're on your phone too much. If you don't you don't need to learn how to sell a lip gloss for $4. You need to learn how to sell anything. And that's what I've learned here. You need to learn to grow accounts. You need to learn different platforms, and you need to learn having an email list, or your life's going to depend on clicks. Does that make sense? Yes or no in the chat. If you want to ask a question, I want you to come off mute in a minute and ask questions. I lost my TikTok account in February for 21 days. They shut me down. They put me in this category of selling illegal gambling, illegal goods, I don't know, something ridiculous. I fought it and I got it back, but 21 days, I had to make a new account. I didn't have 92,000 followers, but I had your email address. I made $10,000 in that 21 days. So I say it all the time, but you see the world and they think, oh, you need viral videos, right? I mean, you need viral videos, you need clicks, you need orange cart, you need views, but you really need to learn how to get people's email addresses. So when social media goes down, because right, it might go down in February and this M2 or M6 thing's coming out. Do you if you have 100,000 followers on TikTok, they're not going to go to those new platforms. You have to have people's email addresses. So I'm thinking some of you might be confused, and that's fine. I want you to come off mute in a minute. If you are coachable and desirable, you can do this. If you have a desire to do this, if you're coachable and willing to learn new things, you can do it. I am the most untechy person in the world. You saw me before I even hit the button. I'm not techie. You don't have to make websites. You don't have to be really smart. You do have to get all that set up in the beginning. It's simple. If you can't figure it out, you can pay somebody to set your website stuff up for you and you can get going. My sister does it. She can have you done before nightfall. Um, it's 90% done for you. Set your website up. Boom, you're ready to go. We have other ways to teach you to do it. How many of you have ever seen an ad on Facebook? How many of you have ever went to Google and searched how to make money online? Has anybody ever done that? Not TikTok, not social media, how to make money online. Those are called classifieds like we used to use in the newspaper, right? There is a massive amount of people that want to make money online that don't want to show their face. So inside of the Legacy Builder program, we have given you 200 websites that are popular, that are searched every day from people like us that want to make money online. We give you what to say and the website. You copy, paste, post. You don't have to show your face. I have had multiple people make money from copy, paste, posts that don't want to show their face. Believe it or not, billions of people still search Google how to make money online, and they get these websites, and then they go and they see Carrie's, oh, look, and maybe they go to your YouTube, or maybe you send them straight to your website or your TikTok, and boom, they buy your product. Okay. So if you don't want to show your face, there's other ways to get started. But every single person I've ever coached gets so excited that they start showing their face and they tell everybody because it's exciting. For immediate streams of income, whether you do the payment plan or pay it in full, I have no idea. I don't see that. You could be ready to go and you have the same access to everything that I do. Okay. Does anybody want to come off mute and ask questions before I show you the course and the community? If you want to raise your hand, want to come off mute and tell me if you want to ask questions. Don't be shy. Nobody?
Hey Jessica, hey. So I think I'll have more questions like after I see everything because I know you answered like a lot of my questions in the live earlier, but
Okay. It's
thank
nice to
you.
meet you, by the way.
Nice to meet you too.
Do you guys want me to show you everything and then we'll do questions? Is that good? Okay. Now, I'm going to share my screen and I've done it probably 50 times. And guess what? I'm still not very good at it. Okay. Okay. Can you see my screen? Katrina, you are at the top. I'm trying to make it big. Can you see it where it says my products? Can you give me a thumbs up? Can you see that? Ray, I can see you and Katrina. You can see it? Okay. When you buy the Legacy Builder program, this is what will get emailed to you. This is your digital course. Okay. Now, I can also send this to you in an email. I love to, like, how many of you like to know what you're buying? I'm blind that I know, like, I make money all the time from people that don't ever like talk to me, but some people just like this. Anybody else like that? I just like this. I like to see what I'm doing. I like to see what's going on. Okay, so the Launchpad is the $100 program, Digital Mastery, $300, Passive Daily Paid Blueprint, 600, and I might have those two mixed up. And then your Legacy Builder is your $900 product. You also get Legacy Builder 2.0, which is your certification. Remember, have you guys heard me talk about the hairdresser? They went to school, they were a certified hairdresser. You can take this module and be a licensed, certified reseller of the digital marketing Legacy Builder program. Okay? There's nothing out there on the market that likes that. You're going to get a certificate. You can put your name in there and you can like put it on your account. You can put it in your emails and it's like another layer of education, and it also helps me like, look, I know what I'm doing. Does that make sense? So these are all your products that you get, 1, 3, 6, and 9. If you only start at the Launchpad, which is the $100 product, that is the only thing you'll have is the Launchpad and the bonuses, okay? Now I'm going to show you this Launchpad. This is the $100 Launchpad. What to expect, how to get started. I can't see comments, so I hope that everything is good. You good, right? Can we still good? Okay. Now, the first 20 videos are how to get your website and email system set up, how to set up to get paid, how to do your email system, and all the things. There's Jason. He's late. Hey, Jason, you're late. I'm showing the course right now. I just got started. This is the $100 Launchpad. Now, these videos are the same. The first 20 videos of all 4 courses are exactly the same because you need to learn how to do an email and automated system, okay? If you're dependent on clicks and viral videos, it's never going to work. You have to learn how to gather people's emails. So then it starts how to create your empire, how to set up your TikTok, how to set up all of your social media, and then how to grow a following and how to post those free ads. You guys remember me talking about those free ads? And that's all you get. You with me so far? This is the $100 launch pad. Okay. Now I want to show you the difference. I'm going to try not to move very fast. This is the Legacy Builder. This is your $900 product. Every Tuesday, there are free Zooms for people that are private that have bought the Legacy Builder. So every Tuesday, you get Zooms for just those people, for just us. Now, the first 20 videos are exactly the same. Okay. How to get everything set up. Here's your module on how to make your money back in 7 days. Do you see that's just the same? The first 20 videos are all the same. How to get your website set up. Remember, you set your website up one time. You don't have to touch it again, and you'll be emailing people back and forth. It's fabulous. Okay. Do you remember this from the other one? How to start your empire? Look how much more videos are in that. Can you see that? Good. Look, there was 3 in the last one. There's 2 pages in that one. Okay. How to set up your social media, how to grow a following on social media. And then look at this, 4 pages of training. Okay. This is your course that never ends. Every time we have a call, it's added in here. And then I also want to show you your community. All right. This is your school. Now, I can't see comments. I was selling a car. That's all right, Jason. You sell that car, buddy. Okay. Now, where were we at? Oh, this is your community. So this is where all of your trainings are. Let me make this small so it looks a little better. I'm sorry. Look, you don't have to be techie. I'm just trying to move stuff out of the way. Is that better over here? Can you see that good? We good? I'll try to make it bigger. Last time I did it, I don't think this gets big. Oh, can you see it now? Look how big that is. We'll have to do that. I'll have to remember that for next time. Okay, so this is your school. This is where the magic is. Now I want you to look at this. There's 54,000 people in here. All over the world. See that? All over the world, people are in here making money. Now, every day, see where it says right here, day 76? Those are those little short videos I talked about. Every day is that video. And she pins it to the top of the page. Today, she did a webinar just like I'm doing now. You can do this too. You can plug people into her webinars and they can get on there. That's how I did for the first 1.5 years of my business. I did not do these. I plugged into hers. I didn't do them. I was too scared. You'll do the same thing. Here's your calendar. These blue dots are trainings. Do you see how many there are? It starts, I gotta move us out of the way if I can here. There. Look, there's tech calls on Sundays if you have tech questions. They're free. Monday night is always a training. Tuesday is our legacy calls. Remember our legacy builder calls? Every Tuesday, they're either usually at noon or 7. Tuesday, you get a tech call completely free. There's not a lot on Wednesday. This Wednesday was a workshop. We had a free workshop. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, another call. So normally 3 to 4. There's 4 next week. There was one every single day this week. Okay? There is always some kind of training. You with me so far? You also get a classroom in this. That is endless. Look, there's me. Can you see me? I was in Kansas at the mastermind. I went there to sit in a chair and I ended up teaching twice. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would be doing that. These are those daily videos I was talking about. Let's go to day 71. 6 minutes and 43 seconds. This is what keeps you from falling off the wagon. Let's go back here. Unlocking the deep connection. 4 minutes and 26 seconds. Zooms 3 to 4 days a week that are recorded that you can watch whenever you want. And any kind of resources. Every tech call that you need is in here. My sister, Amanda, is a certified tech person in the community. She can help you. You got the back end deal because my sister is extra special. Every training, everything is recorded. Everything. Look, here is trainings. I taught a training there, February, all kinds of trainings in here. This stuff's recorded forever. There's a lady on here that does this on LinkedIn and Indeed. She doesn't even have Facebook or TikTok. I don't think, Christine. She makes money on LinkedIn and Indeed. And she teaches in here all the time. Multiple platforms, my friends. And then we have a win section. Look, another $900 sale. This is just where we share it. Look, this guy just made $100,000. I don't know in how long, he didn't say. This lady got 2,000 leads. That means she got 2,000 email addresses. Cindy made $900. This is Christy that I was talking about. She's 67 years old. She's made $4,800 in less than a year. Look at that. I mean, we just celebrate people. So you can use these on your account. You can like screenshot them, put them in your emails. You can screenshot them and put them on your TikTok and put your hand over it, put them on the screen. This lady's made $93,000 in a year. So I say all that to say you are going to have a wealth of information at your fingertips. A wealth. Okay. Jason, I'm telling you, people don't, this is why I do this. So Michelle does webinars for the community probably once a week, and you can put people on there. And I do them myself because it's so much more intimate. That you have a wealth of information. It does work. If you're willing to stop just sitting on your phone and staring at it, you could make money here. That's all there is to it. Carrie, you were the one that had bought other programs, correct? You guys can come off mute if you want to, one at a time. I would love to answer your questions. Let me move you over here. Don't be bashful. Carrie has done 2 other programs. I did 2. I bought 5.
Gary?
Yes, Jason. Heather, you can be next.
So I'm on the fence. I don't even know why I'm on the fence. I really don't, because everything I've seen, you're not the only live I've been in. You're not the only Zoom call I've been in. And all I hear is testimonials about this blowing people's minds, how easy it truly is. So really, there's no reason for me not to. Honestly, I'm doing half of the things that people do in their 2-hour days. I'm already doing. I put 5 to 6 30 to 45-second posts of vehicles online every single day. I'm already doing half of the job.
Yes, you are. And you're already on there.
Like, so this really what it is for me is I want to use this to create the extra streams of income that are
Yes.
just going to keep paying me while
Yes.
I'm already doing my 9-to-5 job. Because I don't hate selling cars, but it's just tough when you're drawing paychecks and relying on commission alone
Right.
to feed your family. I lost my wife 5 months ago.
Oh,
I'm a single dad of 4 kids now. Like, I want a better life for all of us because they're
oh,
all I have. I'm all they have now. So
that's
it's
right.
important to me that I streamline something quickly that changes my life. And
Yep.
this seems to be like this could be it.
And you're already on there, Jason. You're already on your social media.
So what
You
is the quickest way to start? I mean, that's the other thing. What is the quickest way to start? How do I
So
get
if you purchase tonight, I'll pay your $39 website fee on the Legacy Builder program. Okay, so I like to do that for people that are plugged in and ready to go. So you can
okay?
do a payment plan. I have Klarna and Afterpay, or you can just pay the full 900 with your credit card.
So if you do the payments, it's what, like 225
$225.
payments?
It does a soft credit pull. So
Yeah.
depending on your credit, it's
Yeah.
$225 for a lot of people, but some people will go all the way down to $58.
Oh my goodness.
My friend Ashley
Okay.
did Klarna, and she didn't even have a payment due. Her credit was so good. And
So it's worth trying. That's the point.
100%, 100%.
Okay.
And then you're going to get an email from Digital Growth Community. And that is going to take you to that Kajabi and that school. And you're going to start those videos and you got to get your website set up so you have a website to post on your social media. So
You know Kevin, right?
yes.
So
I
she's
think it was
she's
Keegan.
offering right now to set up people's website for them. So I may buy in and then go, hey, Kevin, will you still help me out? And she might help me out.
She
So
might help you out.
honestly,
You're right. And if
yeah.
you want
But
to,
if
if you
not,
want,
is the
if,
website that hard to set up?
no. So
Okay.
that's something else I'm going to say. I did Paytech to do mine. Now, I would say, Jason, out of 10 people that buy from me, I might hear from 2 of them that need help.
Okay. So
Might.
it's not that difficult. Okay.
So, my sister is certified tech. She has to charge, it's $197 for the community to do it for you.
Okay.
My
Gotcha.
sister has to charge that because she is certified in the community. But she's fast, and I'll give you her personal phone number, and she could have you set up before the night's out.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
So if you want to buy from Kevin, I love her. You will not hurt my feelings at all. She's
See,
amazing.
I mean, honestly, I want in. So I don't care where I do this. I want in and I don't want to keep sitting on the fence because if I ride the fence, I'll ride the fence for another 6 weeks, and that's 6 weeks I could be making money. So
Yeah,
what am I
I say
waiting
that all
for?
the time. Where will you be in
I'm
6
not,
months? Where will you be in 6 months?
what am I waiting for? There's no
That's
point.
right.
Do it
I'll help
now.
you as much as I can, but I cannot
Okay.
set your website up for you. I
Okay,
can't.
no issue. No issue. No, it's not that hard. I think I do enough stuff. I think I'm tech savvy enough to figure this out. I'm not.
A lot of people are, but I am not, Jason. I am I don't even know how to get my emails moved around half the time. My daughter has to show me. Like, I'm not good. Not good at all. That's good. You have any more questions? I love your
No,
question.
I'm good if the next person wants to get on.
All
Thank
right.
you so much for your time.
All right, buddy. I want to hear from you, whichever way you go for. Okay. Heather, I think you were, and Jason came off mute at the same time.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I was trying to listen on the Zoom, but of course I have a mountain to go over, so I couldn't hear it all. The only problem, like right now, I am leaving my job. Next week is my last week. I'm a nurse. I'm in leadership, and I'm going back to school for, I don't know, I felt like it's definitely a God-led thing, and I'll be going back for massage therapy. I think it's kind of a missions type deal, but you had said what I heard on Zoom, I thought was like pretty much I would still be able to go to school and do this, no problem.
I worked 40 hours a week, Heather, and homeschooled my daughter and did this.
Okay.
Mhm.
That was the only true concern. I mean, of course I needed to find out more about it, but
Right.
I did a good job explaining it. So
the modules teach you to only do 2 hours and not 2 hours at the same time sitting down uninterrupted. Like I talked about on my live, part of your business building activities for the day is posting your 3 videos. You could do your 7-second one before you leave. You could listen to your training video in the car. You could have one saved, in your car. You could save it to your drafts for later that day, maybe if you're in class.
yeah. Okay.
And then, if there's a Zoom on Tuesday that you want to get on, and you can't, you can listen to it Wednesday on 2x speed.
Okay.
And then you can listen to it. Everything is recorded, Nevaeh. Everything's recorded. It may not be uploaded the next day, but it all is in there eventually.
Okay. Perfect.
And you can listen to it later. And then, like a lot of people I know, Heather, they don't do the copy and paste ads unless they're not working and not busy. But a lot of people pick one or the other. They either make sure they got their 3 videos up and then they don't do copy and paste ads. You know what I mean? Because it is hard if you're working to do both of those.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that all the questions you had?
So far, yeah, you've done a really good job explaining it.
Good. That's why I like to move here off of TikTok, because even if you don't do this, like even if Jason goes with Kevin, which I love Kevin, she's so sweet. She's also in my community. You need to learn what's out there. And
Yeah.
I think Carrie bought other programs. I have never, in the programs I bought, even now, the new ones that are coming out, none of them have these little daily videos to help you. None of them that I've ever seen.
Yeah. That'll definitely help for sure. That's what
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Thank you.
Great. Katrina, did you have a question too? I think you had come off mute. Okay, honey. I'll try to unmute you. Okay, Sherry, you're next.
I just feel stupid.
No.
What exactly is it like that
Like,
you're
what are you selling?
doing? Yeah, exactly.
You resell the 4 programs. They become yours forever. You bought the resale rights to them.
Okay, so you're just like telling people about them in your videos?
Yep, I just talk about my digital class in my video every time. But inside of it, Katrina, I've learned how to be an affiliate for TikTok. I've learned how to make income from other sources because there's other things that we teach in there. So some people don't sell the program. I have one lady, for instance, and she had a craft business, but she had a website, but she didn't know how to sell it. You know, like you, she had followers, but she didn't like she didn't know how to market her craft business. So she bought the $600 program. And she's made a like she had to go get another room for her craft stuff because she was selling so much of it because it taught her how to sell that product. But I didn't have a product. I just wanted to make money, right? Like I'm not trying to be vain, but I'm not crafty. I'm not creative. I can't make things. I don't want to ship them and drop them, you know, and have them in
That's
my
me.
house. Right. So I have talked about the class for 19 months. You can resell it to other people. That's what
Okay.
master resale rights are. And that's what these digital marketing courses are now that are everywhere. They, you know, everybody has a viral video and they're like, oh, I made a digital marketing course. But the difference with Legacy Builder, and as long as I've been in this industry, is I have never found another program that has the mentoring that's inside of this to help you.
Okay, because you said something about emails, like it automatically sends you emails.
When you set up your website, like you'll have a domain, you'll make a website, maybe yours will be like Work with Katrina or just something simple. You know what I mean? You make videos and you tell people, like I did on my live today, put your email in the link in my bio, you know, or you have a link on your TikTok. You have 3,000 followers, so you can instantly put your link in there. And then people can click it every time they watch your video. They can put their email in your website. When you get your stuff set up, we have a month's worth of emails already written and ready to go. Like emails that are proven to convert people to buy the course from you. You put your name and stuff at the bottom, and then every time, like if Heather goes to your website, if she puts her email in, she's going to get an email from you every day for 30 days that we wrote, but that goes to you.
Okay, and that's with the Legacy Builder one, or?
You get an email system with all 4 of them.
Okay.
The legacy emails are just a month's worth. I think the other courses are 15 days. Does somebody know? Ray, do you know? I think the 136 are not 30 days worth, but I don't know how many days worth they are.
Okay, because I'm only going to be able to afford the $600 one.
Start at the 6 and we'll upgrade when you
Okay.
can. And you only have to pay the difference. There's no time frame. You don't
Okay.
have to do it within a month, and you don't have to pay the full 900 again. You'd only have to pay the 3. But when
Okay.
you do the 6, your course will only have the 1, 3, and 6 on it. You
Okay.
can't sell that 900 until you buy it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
And I'm definitely going to need your help because I feel really dumb.
Yeah, like I hired tech to do my website. I still have a tech person on retainer, and I've been doing this 2 years.
Well, Cyrus is my tech.
Yeah, my daughter gets in there and looks at me like, she's like, here, Mom, this is how you do it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You know?
Kids, yeah. Well,
Love
he's
it.
going to be 18 soon, so yeah.
Well, then there you go. It's good to see you, even though it's on Zoom, right?
You too.
I love you.
Love you
That's my
too.
cousin, by the way. Her and
Hi,
I share belly issues, right? Oh, I muted you. Sherry, I don't want to keep you all night, so if you have to go, go. But remember, I'll pay your fee tonight on that Legacy Builder course too, if you guys want to start. Okay, Sherry.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Hi, ladies. It's nice to share the information with everybody tonight. On the business side of it, do you, is part of the process setting up an LLC to manage your business? Or is that something that you would recommend?
I didn't, Sherry, until I started making a lot of money. So I didn't have it for a year.
Okay.
And I actually met an accountant that lives in California. I think she's in Pasadena. No, I don't know where she is actually. But she got saved on one of my lives, believe it or not. And she bought the program from me. and she has her own accounting business in California. And she's my accountant. She's an amazing woman. She's very reasonable, but she's helped me with everything. She helped me with my LLC. I do not recommend even worrying about it until you start making considerable income.
Right.
You
Well, I've
don't
had
need
yeah, I've had a number of businesses over the year,
Okay,
and I
so
know that you can,
you're
can,
probably more good at that
yeah,
than me then. Yes.
yeah, I know you can run a lot of your expenses and everything through it. So I know it makes sense if you're going to make money at it, that you
Yes,
may as
definitely.
well.
But
Um,
and then the same with taxes, like you can make so much in business before you have to claim it. Like I did Pampered
right,
Chef, I only made like $1,500. I never had to claim it. So I always tell people, don't worry about your taxes or your LLC until you start bringing in some income and you're like, oh my gosh,
right.
what am I going to do with this?
Yeah,
And
right.
and then you can talk to
Exactly.
Tina. My accountant will talk to you for free.
Okay.
She's amazing.
All right. Excellent. Excellent. That's good to know. Um, you had mentioned that once you purchase the entire legacy program, that there is additional training available. How many upsells in training are there once you purchase the legacy program?
You don't have to do anything.
I
I
understand.
didn't for a long
I
time, right? We
Okay.
do have some. We do have some. So every Tuesday is that legacy call for people that have bought legacy. There's also a community called Mastermind. I went to the Mastermind in March and April. It is $5,000 a year. It is not required. And I'm in it now, and I don't plug into a lot of those trainings.
Okay.
I'm going to tell on myself.
Yeah.
I joined
Okay.
the mastermind. For me, I joined the mastermind so because I'm kind of one of the original OGs of Legacy Builder. So for me personally, when I joined the mastermind, it just exploded, and now I coach people, but I coach them super dirt cheap. People that need help that have been in it for a long time.
Okay.
People that buy from me usually get all of my coaching for free, so you don't got to worry about that. But like the mastermind there's hundreds of people, thousands of people in our community. 54,000. Isn't that what we saw? Right? 54,000.
Mhm.
There's only 180 people in the mastermind. And you
Oh,
saw
wow.
people making money. So it is not something that you need to do. Michelle also teaches people to have a community. I do not recommend building a community until you're selling lots of legacy builders and you know what the heck you're doing.
Hmm. Okay.
And that's something we can definitely talk about if you think you're ready. The beauty of having a coach and somebody that's been in this system for a while is I'm going to tell you no or yes. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think you should do that.
Okay. Okay.
But there
So,
are upsales, but they are not that it is. I mean, that it's not like you can't not, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to do it to make money. I didn't for a long time. And the ratio is only 180 to 54,000 people. So
okay. Okay. So
definitely.
there are upsells. Are there add-on programs to the program, or
Like other
what
streams
are
of
the
income,
upsells? I'm
like
sorry.
other streams of income.
Well, yeah, what constitutes an upsell once you've bought the legacy program? Is it, you had mentioned something like 200 other websites or
The copy
something
and paste
available?
ads is a different way for you to make money, but it's free. We
Okay,
teach you how to do that for free.
okay,
So an upsell to me is that mastermind program. If you wanted to do that, that's an upsell, but
okay,
that is not required. I also like here's I did a Facebook training last month in my
okay,
community because there's not a lot of Facebook training in the digital growth community. I charged $167 for that. It was videos every day telling you what to do for a month for Facebook, and it was 3 to 4 Zooms. And that's going to be in my community forever. People are still buying it from me. That's not required. But if you want, maybe you classify that as an upsell.
okay. All right. All
But
right.
listen, Sherry, I didn't do any of this stuff for a year and a half.
Yeah.
So like this
No,
is
I understand. I understand. And
it's
just
not
looking at
something that
the website, it looks like there's an awful lot there to already, you know,
there's an awful lot there that you
yeah.
get
I
that
mean, it
you're
looks
never
like
going
there's
to
an
have to
awful
pay
lot
for.
there to learn
Ray, do
from.
you agree? Ray is in this program too. Do you agree? Like, will you come off mute?
Yes, I agree.
Perfect.
It is. And when you say an upsell to me, the upsell would be if you come in on the $100 program, you upsell to the 900.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then after that, there is no other fee.
Yeah. But
Other than
my
the-
version of an upsell is if you buy a program and then all of a sudden there's a something that says, well, if you really want this to work well, you've got to buy this, additional $197 thing. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I've experienced those. I've gone
too.
through like you did. I've tried a myriad of things at this point and pretty much gotten my money back on them because once I hit the fifth upsell, it's like, okay, guys, this is, you're making money on the upsells. You're not making money on what the program is supposed to do. So I understand selling the program itself, and teaching people how to monetize whatever their points of interest are
Right.
is, the way to go in it. So, and I already have several points of interest that I have. So that's what I'm looking to build upon.
Good.
And it sounds like, it sounds like a good thing, it sounds like there are people making actual money on what you're doing, which, is what I'm interested in.
Right.
So, um,
And I've been here, since November of 2023. I actually bought this program in June and I sat on it for 5 months because I bought it and I was so scared. I had no idea what to do. And
yeah,
at the time I've been there, there's none of that, 97, you have to do this to do this. You don't have to do any of that.
yeah,
It's not going to be thrown at your face like that in there.
yeah,
I've done those too.
yeah, yeah. Well, just to let you know kind of where I'm at, I've just been given, power of attorney over my granddaughter. She's 39 and she has progressive MS, and
Oh,
her neurologist has insisted that she give someone power of attorney over her medical care. I'm in the process of moving her in with me right now, and I've hired an attorney to process the disability for her because the neurologist insisted on that as well. So I'm probably 30 days out from being able to really fully immerse myself into anything, but I have been looking at a number of things, and as soon as I get her settled here with me, then I'll be able to apply myself to this.
yeah.
So
You got a lot.
I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. I like your energy, and I think it'd be fun to work with you and help you build your life.
And I'll help you build yours. How about
Thank
that?
you. Yeah,
Yeah, I love it.
sounds like a good deal.
So nice to meet you.
And
Thank you.
very nice meeting you, and I appreciate you taking time to answer my questions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Heather, Trina, or Carrie, do you guys have any more questions before we go? We've been here an hour. I don't want to keep you. I usually try not to go too far over.
I don't have anything else. It's Heather.
Okay. Carrie or Trina, do you guys have any questions? All right. If you want help tonight with your
Sorry.
feet, that's all right.
Sorry,
Carrie,
I couldn't get myself off of mute. Sorry. So I don't have any questions right now. But if I do, do I just message you on TikTok or is Facebook better?
Facebook, I like Facebook better because I can send voice messages. Do you
Okay.
do you have me on Facebook?
Not yet, but I took a screenshot yesterday whenever you told us to of your Facebook.
Okay,
And so I'll go there
I just
now and
that too. Okay.
okay, cool deal. Thank you so much for all the information.
You're welcome. Let me know if you want to get started tonight so I can help you
I
with
will.
it. Okay.
Okay, cool deal. Thank
All right.
you.
It was nice to meet you guys. Remember, if you have questions, please ask. Katrina, you have one? Let me see if I can unmute you. No, you don't. You were just telling me about. Okay. It was nice to see all of your faces. I'll see you on the internet. How about that? Bye.